goodness.
Can't believe it. They pulled it out. What a call. What a play. What a game.
Let's go, coach.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati.
On the Bengals. Why forget the Bengals quarterback that quick?
Here's the former Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm gonna be mad when I see his name.
Begin here with a run.
Yeah, right.
And he'll manage to pick up the...
Now you get 4 yards and
Nice chunky yards on first down and really opens
no
up
way.
options for what you want to do.
No way.
You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now the first carry for Zach Moss.
Yeah.
And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Moss. And he's going to have the first down.
This is a win. Come on, man.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Faced with their first 3rd down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through.
Joe Burrow.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen 3rd down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted.
Here, Burrow.
Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out.
Jesus, he just let him touch anything. That ball was a slow motion.
It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. His first pass attempt of the game, Charles.
Because it's Joe Burrow.
Right there to hit him, but no fear. He delivered an accurate ball. Nice catch.
And you never want to see your quarterback getting
hit, Joe Burrow.
But it also sends a message to the rest of the team when he's able to take that shot and still deliver downfield. Showing a little toughness, and the team rallies around him. This could really help them on their drive.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And inside Gill.
You're kidding me. 8 men in the box, and he's still at
run. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Off the play fake, here's Burrow.
Come on, yo! Oh my goodness! Oh, that is crazy.
Things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us or their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Brown trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They try and run for it.
Yeah, right. I got a hope.
This time he is Chase Brown punching it in from a yard away. And the Bengals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
My new controller. Still doing bad.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
Still doing bad.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Let's get him with the one-hitter quitter. Oh, he might be a man-to-man. 2 niggas deep. One hitter. Oh, no! Oh, my goodness!
intercepted.
You kidding me?
Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bengals will take over possession here up at the 44. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now, having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
They defer to Brown to start the drive. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
You get the ground game going tonight
Seem to have the leverage
for the baby mama.
Controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Here we go.
They'll run on first down with Moss.
There's no way.
4 yards there.
There is no way he's getting 4 yards, and I got everybody up on the line.
Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Shotgun handoff to Brown here.
And they roll into the first.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first
Going
down.
up into the first. Don't push him back when you tackle him. Then you roll over you. Here you go, guy. Here's the
After
first down for you.
7-0 on EA Sports.
You didn't even run that far.
Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go right back to
Thank
Brown
you.
here. Brown.
Thank you.
It was Quiddy Pay who made the stop.
Jeez,
coming off the
Pete.
edge.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. They work now on 2nd and 9. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Got him in. It's Brown. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 20-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Moss on the give up the middle. He's going to get set again. A gain of 9 before being brought down.
72 people on the line. And he still gets 8 yards.
We're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll give this off the middle to Brown. It's a first and goal.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes and carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown.
Right up the middle.
Chase Brown with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals score by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, some strong running. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Let's go, coach. Let's get in there.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
So, Randy.
That is game over. Not let me do anything. I just overthrew for no reason. Just had me overthrow the ball to the dude. The game can't even let me pass the ball. Did an open receiver. Can't do nothing. So that game was going nowhere. This nigga continue just play one game, nigga. Oh my goodness, yeah. You get somebody to play, dude? Anybody playing today? Let's go, Colts. It's all about Naptown Nation out here.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are inside of the very spacious Lucas Stadium in downtown Indianapolis.
Oh, this is the first. We beat this team first game.
Just about set for football. The veteran Matt Gay has it teed up, and we are underway now at Lucas Oil Stadium. Coming out of the end zone, D. Eskridge. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Come here.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards.
That was
but
no
more than that.
game.
Second down.
That was for no gain.
They go play action with Huntley. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And he'll be taken.
So this game is just going to cheat the whole time.
15-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Huntley. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jonnu Smith. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
And you're going to be
3 plays
disrespectful.
already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reacting. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented very well. 3 plays and a touchdown already scored against them.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Up the middle, here's Taylor.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. And they'll run. This is Trey Sermon. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3. Richardson working from the gun. Pass taken in. He's been tied in. He is going to have the Colts first down. They needed 3. They got 6. But they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over.
Good touchdown right here, baby.
They like what they're doing early in the game.
From the 23, here's the 2nd and 4.
Beat the nickel.
Off play action. Richardson.
Gotcha. Touchdown.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown.
That's how we get it, baby. You can't deny, your baby mama looks like put a squirt in her eye.
And the Colts are back within a couple of the
Can't
lead.
deny, your baby mama looks like put a squirt in her eye. Ski.
Extra point by Gay is up and good.
All right, defense is good. Stop.
1 point game.
That's what we need right here. Ski skirt. Stop.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
That means I love you. Your controller broke, bro?
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. As he'll be backed up to start this drive.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1 yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
That should have been a safety. That's why the game cheats, man. Ain't no way that's not a safety. They're not tackling you one-to-one. Back of your heels is on the goal line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
You're crazy.
Now looking to repeat that. Charles's
That
defense.
is
They were very
crazy.
frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They
Look
got a
at
game
this.
plan for this drive, and they both have specific.
Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Off to the races. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane. 89 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a
Ain't no
wild
pretty good
start
offense. This is
to
straight
this quarter, as you know.
bailout.
And now with
Make
that
no
lead
sense.
that
I
we're
got
seeing,
everybody up on the
can
line.
they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. They'll try and run it up the middle. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. He might have been out of gas after the long run. In any event,
everybody up on the
20 for 2
line.
fails.
8 men in the box. That's why this needs to be set on all Madden.
Now
Not
after
all
the
pro.
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. Do you think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they are looking at a second and
You're
5 situation.
kidding me.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On third down, here's Richardson. He'll let one go deep for downs. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I threw it to the wrong person.
That is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Richardson going on 4th down. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
They didn't give me that. That was
Curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I know they got the first down, but Brandon, I still don't like the call going for it there. Yeah, they got it. But I would have punted the ball there, played some field position. I mean, it's okay to end drives and kicks, right? You know, we've heard that from different guys before. Remember, a kick's either a punt, right? Field goal, or a point after touchdown. It's okay to end it in a kick.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves it with a 2nd and 3. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Richardson to throw off play action.
awesome. Keep running.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 43. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. Now it's Richardson. This
Good job.
completes Alec Pierce.
Oh, that should have been a touchdown.
Inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
The timing was absolutely true as he caught it working across the field. Plenty of space for him to roam. But notice how he keeps his head on a swivel, looking for defenders who may crop up out of nowhere.
After silly my first game,
big play.
they wouldn't let me. I wasn't able to do anything.
Taylor
Block.
will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Let's go, Coach. Let's get a stop.
Off that drive, and all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Extra point by Gay is not good, and we are tied at 14.
You said what?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will
Still make a jig on you?
to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You said I didn't have to what?
I said you didn't have to make a jig.
That's Jonathan Taylor.
I said you didn't have to make a jig on it.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even with 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the
already got 100 yards rushing.
Stay with it. Let's keep going.
It's
It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have.
Taking it right down.
Crazy.
Look at the big man rumble.
Yeah, one job.
And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
You're not covering that. You're not covering. Yeah.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
They'll try to run it up the middle. And he is going to be
Good job, D-Buck. 3 timeouts, 2 minutes, 1 touchdown. And I get the ball back.
And the 2-point attempt is turned aside.
Let's get the lead, fellas. We're going to start off with a big chunk play.
Now after the touchdown,
Flip
ready
the
to
field.
take it away is Sanders.
Oh, never mind.
Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out.
Something wrong with your controller?
But we don't see that often. He just missed it, and it goes out of bounds.
I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking
Yeah, that's
at
what I
me,
was
and
wondering.
we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because
that one where you weren't moving at all.
But that's a costly miss hit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Now this will leave him a yard short. 9 yards on 1st down. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down and 1. They run once more with Taylor.
Block. There we go.
To the 35.
Get this touchdown.
Gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Running straight ahead, Taylor. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, Taylor.
The block. Stiff arm.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Good job.
A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week?
Good block. What was holding me up?
That one just happened. Let it go.
What was holding me up?
On the gain there, 2nd and goal.
Oh my goodness, this guy's on the game,
It
man.
looks down here near the goal line, so if I'm on defense, I might start getting prepared to see his number called a couple more times.
This game is
3
crazy.
red zone trips so far. They've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Walk right in. Yeah, right. Oh, dang on it, this game.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Middle wide open. Look at that. That's the exact same play.
Jonathan Taylor as the first half is winding down. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up.
Don't get beat deep.
Our favorite running play. Best blockers. And let's get this one in.
Let's go into the locker room with the lock. Go to the locker room. With the lead, baby.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. One play has them up past the 40 already and another 1st and 10. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. On 1st down, back to Achane. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Back-to-back good plays on 1st down. A final shot before break. Huntley, they'll roll him out right. And going deep.
No! That is crazy!
How about that one? He reeled it
That man!
Touchdown. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised.
Yo, man, you got to be kidding me. You have got to be kidding me.
I know as a defender,
ain't no way.
play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because remember it's a spot foul and it'd be 1st and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play. And that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Give it to me.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes.
That is crazy. We should have. Ain't no way we scored that touchdown.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start this
second half. Oh, my goodness.
How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Richardson. And he takes a shot on the release, and this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Richardson to throw.
And so it over.
And so many times in the opening drive, the tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. Here's Richardson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Jordan Brooks with it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. first possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that.
Has that happened to you before?
No, I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Second down throw from Huntley.
Give it to me. Why don't you jump?
Is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Third down. Here's Huntley now. Sliding out of the pocket. And
Good throw.
They're going to be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Eskridge, the man in motion. Fourth down, Huntley. And it's incomplete.
Got the break we needed. Gonna take up my loader. I'm up here overthrowing.
Fourth down. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. So the defense has to stay. They were stopped. They were able to do it forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a success.
So that was the game looking out for me.
How they got there, how it happened, they got it done.
Because they ain't let me have nothing in my drive.
5 yards on the carry. Good first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance?
My opening drive, I don't get no. I get negative 4 yards.
I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
Get off of me. He's going down to the ground. Big JT out here.
For him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling.
JT out here acting strong out here. He threw dude to the ground. He was like, get off of me. And he came in.
And now a whole lot of break there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
There's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And they'll go to the air now with Richardson.
Ooh, shoot. I should have known. I should have known.
But I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. Downs going in motion left. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Eluding the pressure. Lion finds Pierce right side.
Go up, nigga. Damn.
Wind up losing 3.
What in the world?
He's going to make it 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
And lost yardage and lose yards.
Prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going to try and throw.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Hold on to the ball. Oh, come on, man. Niggas doing me dirt ball out here.
Go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley.
Oh, I should have. That was my fault. I didn't go over far enough.
And they're able to the
That should have
to
been
the
a pick.
25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards, the final tally.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been a because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
In motion, Hill. On 1st and 10, Huntley. That's caught. Waddle on the left side.
Put your hands up.
Inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Oh, put your hand. I was right there. You are kidding me. I'm right there. I'm over jamming on triangle. I'm right there.
So it takes
oh man, this guy don't care, man.
Of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Huntley trying to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
This sucks.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is
Look, we're jamming on triangle, and you don't put your hands up. You don't at least put your hands up.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now, the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Now they're setting up the wide receiver screen here on the right side.
Come on, man. Don't tell me this controller messed up.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play.
Supposed to be a brand new controller.
The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Huntley to throw. And that is caught on the right sideline by Alabama, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. To throw, Huntley.
Fumble.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Huntley. They'll let this go.
Damn it!
This is caught inside the 15.
You are kidding me.
Way in for a Miami touchdown.
You just got burnt, and you playing off of
his
it.
second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already,
Get him.
it actually loosens you up.
Come on. Yeah, this guy is trash today, man.
Because he certainly saw something he could exploit.
You just not, these Buckets just not going to hand you his shoulder.
Just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
This nigga's controller messed up, and we can't win a game. I got a brand new controller.
Ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Just got this thing today.
Mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
You said what?
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. The slot man in motion right. Richardson in the air on first down. That's Taylor. He'll be taken down. He works it past the 50. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Damn.
Yeah, and this is where his coaches...
I had Taylor open. I didn't even take it.
Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson out of the shotgun.
Damn it.
Oh, he's intercepted.
He just sailed that ball again.
Picked off by Cam Smith. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Right back to the chain on 2nd down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Hill going to go in motion right. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the conversion.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay getting in there and burying him behind the line. But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
Huntley off of play action. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 22 yards there, a first down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Oh, come back!
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Franklin.
Big dude.
So to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Too little, too late.
The passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
Trying to shake out an interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. But his pass is intercepted.
Perfect. That's a tip ball is a perfect time to use your field.
And the Dolphins are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off.
Straight crazy.
They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Looking to throw here, Huntley. It's caught, Smith. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
Look at only got 2 in here. This nigga playing with the backup.
Huntley looks to throw.
Throw it. That is crazy.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first. And he'll take this into the end zone.
No sportsmanship.
And the Dolphins up the lead to 4 scores.
Showing no, and he's still going for 2. No sportsmanship whatsoever.
Down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Marty would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley.
No sportsmanship whatsoever. That's what you get. That's what you get for showing up. And you at my, you know what I'm saying? You at my house, making me look bad in front of my baby mama.
And they'll come up empty in the try for 2.
That's messed up. Oh. Yeah, that's what you get for going for it for 2. Nigga, you already up. Just 41 seconds left. Go on with the win. You just trying to make us look all the way bad. You trying to make us look super cheats.
At the 40-yard line. So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kick.
Hey, we done already lost.
A dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
First and 10, Richardson looks to throw it.
Why are you throwing it that far out?
Another throw. And obviously he's battled all
This
the
nigga, man.
interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what.
Richardson under pressure, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Nightmare of a game continues for this quarterback, brought down with the game already decided. This sack adds insult to injury for him. Multiple turnovers, down by multiple touchdowns, now dumped early in a drive in the final quarter.
Now on third, they'll look to throw.
Got one pass off. Right on, man. Good guy.
Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together. Guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Indy.
All right, y'all. Thanks for sharing, like on the live. See y'all sometime later on tonight or sometime tomorrow, baby. That was something big. What's going on?
We say like we're Puerto Ricans because like we kind of like grew up trying to like embrace the Taino culture and whatnot. Like that's why like we call it Puerto Rican and not Puerto Rico.
Okay, you along, for sure. Oh yeah. I like her, bro. I ain't gonna lie. She look way better when she got short hair.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. They left in the middle of a cold night in 1984, but the Colts are back and we're underway in Baltimore. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he's brought down, getting this one to the 35. A good start, 1 play, 10 yards. Well, there you go, this offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Jackson. Steps away to his left. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
That is definitely what we call a defensive uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play. Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it up. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that you're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
Tucker's kick is good, and the Ravens strike first at 3.
So the first man wasn't found. So the first man wasn't found in Africa.
For a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Tucker now following the main field goal, set to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's something Brad's been proven, you know, that if they run against it, obviously, it's not real. No, that's not. You know, with all the comment. No, he's just mounting. No, you just, you don't have life.
it's Richardson. That's complete to his running back, Taylor. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
As a defense, you're more balanced with your zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, for a good play call, anticipating this type of situation, already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Now 3rd down and 7. Richardson looking to throw.
Why is he doing like
He
that?
was open, but couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. Third down defense, something we got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
It is bullshit.
And the Ravens are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. That just went out the window there with the pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception. A nice run here early on. It didn't take a great play call to realize.
Because you ain't saying shit. You ain't saying shit. You still ain't saying shit.
From the 42-yard line.
It's obvious you don't know what you're talking about.
They'll run it again with Henry. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. That was a first down.
Well, then shut up then. Then shut the fuck up then.
Able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. If you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Now it's Jackson.
Tell me about
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They had to settle for speed last drive.
Ain't nobody heard of you, bro.
Ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. The lead grows to 10-0.
No, it don't.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Everybody's got their shot at this point. What I say, but you have to allow me to make my point. That's what you just want to argue. No, I'm not going to argue. I'm trying to tell you niggas how to be perfect. Okay, for this 50th time. Don't you say your flag. That's all you got to do is mute up, bro. That's all you got to do. That's how you do it.
The set to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of
No, you a bitch. You can tell.
have games where it just doesn't go right.
You can tell a whole ass nigga.
So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond.
You feel better with a dick in his mouth.
Plays that you call, how you carry yourself, how you show your
Nigga, you a whole fag. I can tell. You talk shit in a safe place.
Another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he's brought down at the 34, calling a gain of 4.
Timing is so important on a run like this because he's got to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
A yard all they need, but it's third down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive. A third down gain of 8.
You can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
And Richardson looks to throw once more. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Flag of the land. See how it's Negro get terror? Terror meaning terrain. Land.
Second and 10.
Negro get Guinea. That means a nigga from Africa.
Richardson looking to throw this.
There is 2 types of niggers.
That complete to Downs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Both of them are black.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
All right, so what is that? That didn't mean anything.
Only patch of land in the middle of the field. They did a really nice job there holding on to the football and protecting himself as best he could while completing the play.
Richardson going to move him around.
Yeah, I don't either, because that don't say nothing. That doesn't mean anything.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
No, he just spitting off stuff that don't make sense.
That gives him a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's second and 10. Back to the air with Richardson. Finding Pierce on the crossing route. 5 yards. Now it's third and 5.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense. Find the holes.
The first fossils of human beings were found in Africa. Everybody originates. First men originate from Africa.
10-0 our score. And on third and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Richardson working from the gun.
The first humans came from Africa. Everybody descends from Africa.
It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
As anybody observing, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moved.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Yeah, because I'm telling them to mute up, no? Just mute up. They're not going to mute up, bro. They going to mute up.
First and 10, here's Richardson with it.
That's the whole point. They're going to mute up. They got shit to order.
And they say it's caught. And they wanted him to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
That's what we're talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run here with Taylor. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 2 yards on that one. Second and goal now.
They're holding them out on first down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
Second and goal from the 1. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown in Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. Matt Gay on for the extra point.
We all came from Adam and Eve. That's no, I didn't say Lucy. I didn't say Adam and Eve.
And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
I'm older than them. Shut the fuck up. Now I'm asking you about these skeletons. We're talking skeletons and archaeological research. So that means if you're not schooled in this, shut the fuck up.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
I just studied this shit so long, and I was so real with it.
And not running the risk of anything here late in the half. They'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
It's literally like 17 to 19, probably at that period. There's no one to shut the fuck up.
And that's what, and guess what? Because this is what low IQ.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
You probably know more than him in this aspect, but you don't know that he knows more than you in something else. Like,
I have that, right? But I guess what, though, bro? I'm not even the most versatile nigga you ever met, so we can't talk about that.
Final play and a half here. It's Jackson. And he will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Brought it up, so now go into what I was talking about, but if you read it, you should be able to fucking expound upon things that you learned from it. I don't try to just read anything that you said.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 to score as we resume action on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I'm not a pussy like this, so I don't talk in his language.
Yeah, I don't care this proven your stuff. Like, just listen to your stuff. I'm like, oh my god. This
Man, just shut the fuck up. No, that shit be retarded when you sit back and listen to grown men.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline. They drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime has had to be figuring out to create space for the running game to get operated.
Seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and trick someone at the second level.
And he's going to hold the first down at about the 38. It's a gain of 4 there. It gives him a new set of downs.
But they're hoping the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Bro was mad for no reason.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, here's Sherman. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving the guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd down is 6 now from the 42. Off-play action. Richardson. He'll buy some time running. Seeing nowhere to throw. He chucks this one away from the line. That's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite of a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And a run past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Richardson to throw off play action. That's another one complete to Mitchell. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Edmund Mitchell, 42 yards. And the Colts have taken the lead in this 3rd quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed touchdown?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And lead is now 14 to 10. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a 1st down. Jackson. Henry's got it out on the left side. And running with power here. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Jackson going to shift him around. In motion right is Aguilar.
That should be some motherfucker. He got the all black. Oh, that's her. So, like, what she got famous on this shit?
They'll throw on 1st down to Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards that go around. A 1st down as well.
So far, really no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 1st downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
And this, I don't want this shit. It's the only reason I changed my mind, because I don't want no stick, bro. I'm cool on that shit.
couple. Again, it's Henry. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards.
I got my orange gun tape on though.
He said I would never do that. I can snitch. That nigga said. No, then he won't fight you because he knows that you can't take me away from him.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
He knows I'm obsessed with him.
Here's Jackson.
Snitch on what?
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21.
I'm gonna snitch on you.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Jackson now. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And they'll make sure he's touchdown.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5".
I don't even know what that means.
A lot of guys used to be basketball players, but somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Now it's just a little. I just got a little cough. That's all.
No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. It's rare that
I got it from my daughter.
Push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down. And now
but I've been taking her Tylenol, so I'm good.
He's got to take one for the team, right?
Been
Because
drinking
he's just
it.
waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
I'm taking chiller Tylenol and Hennessy.
But he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm not lying, and I'm not lying.
There, and it also brings up 3rd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game, and all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
When you throw that hand on it.
This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. From the gun, Jackson. On a huge mistake late, he's intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
Yeah, I didn't even know that. I didn't see no games being played today.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts.
I just sent you my number.
Well, that's what
I can't.
try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there.
Yeah, I was knocked out. I took my daughter to school, and I came home and went to bed.
It was like a 20-leg parlay. I said that shit.
I would have had to write that down. Yeah, I sent you my number, so this time you can just send me the screenshot. Yeah. Because that's what I'm trying to do. Oh, it sure is. It sure is. I'm an all-star. Because I'm an all-star. You don't treat me like that.
That nigga dropped 32 tonight, though. Not really mentioned. I'm talking about Taylor Durden. That's what he's talking about. Oh, Donovan Mitchell. Who won that game, Jim? No. Damn, no.
Cleveland?
Hey, what's the name had a triple-double?
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to the banks of the Ohio River at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Utah Ute Matt Gay to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And we will not see
about Joker
on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Now hold everything here in the
what you scared of?
offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Barely. A little bit. It's still kind of. You sound kind of far away.
They defer to Brown.
Get him. Y'all kidding me, man? This dude ain't even a good running back.
Right away, they rack up 10 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
We've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have running back abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlling the line of scrimmage, created a big game.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Now here's a throw. It's complete.
You like D. Brown? You like Jason Tatum?
Good for a Bengal first down.
Is Jason Tatum out this whole year, ain't he?
The guy can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. And they go play action now. Burrow. He's got a man complete.
Straight cheese.
Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, 50 yards. And the Bengals need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now...
Is that the hockey team?
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's to the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I ain't even back it this year.
On first down, Richardson. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. Now inside the 25. Touchdown.
What kind of defense was that?
Mitchell, 75 yards. And the Colts are able to strike back quickly.
Yeah, you can't cheese, man.
Well, go ahead and strap in, partner.
I mean, cheese. The only time I like cheese is on my hamburgers.
To get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency. You give up an early touchdown.
I'm gonna have to start going for 2.
Okay, how do we go back and equalize?
I'm gonna have to start going for 2.
Fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Rolling to his right.
Give it to me.
One go deep for Higgins. No, and that is incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now it's Burrow. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Yoink! Perfect timing. Perfect timing. Use your picks.
And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball.
Yoink!
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they have this way down Cincinnati territory. A big play there for Indy. 58 yards.
Well, Gordon, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Well, that didn't take one play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Touchdown, Colts. And Mitchell. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts have taken the lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point.
Oh, dude.
I'm tired.
It's 1 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to go for 2. I'm tripping.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And all the way into the end zone, and that's 2 points. Well, you figure with a veteran,
Good night kisses.
extra points almost automatic, but this one turns into 2 points the other way.
And we both know it's hard to put it on him. I think there's a breakdown in the protection, but guess what? It does go against his record.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
It's 11. Oh, it's almost 12.
I've always liked boyfriends who worked in the morning. I've always liked boyfriends who worked in the morning. Especially when they're on time.
Ready to go here on their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles.
I always like boyfriends who work in the morning.
The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this.
Yeah, because I work second shift, so I'm already in there. Because boyfriends who work early in the morning, they go to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't take days off. They clockwork, they reliable. And you ain't got to worry about them, like, popping back up. Like, they go to work. Like, they go to work and they stay at work. They go to work, get their money, come home. See? That's a side nigga's dream. And you can just lay it. Man, I was a side nigga to this chick. And I got his 2K player up to 99. This nigga he was like, dang, he didn't even know it. He was like, dang, my player already up. He didn't know. Only time he got on it was when.
Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Got a man, it's caught. Inside.
It went all the way up. Oh, man.
Big play there for Cincinnati. 51 yards after the big play.
I will go in and crack this girl.
First and goal. Brown. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown
And I did everything. I did practices. I did shoot arounds. I got his stats all the way up.
Quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays
For the Philippines too.
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it,
All
they went
Philippines
backwards.
too.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when opposed to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a
You ain't never been to the
and
States?
someone kicking the ball through the post.
You ever been to the U.S.?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey guys, I'm going to bed.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Ooh, the juke. And he's taken down inside the 30. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Hey, good looking on the onside kick. I appreciate that.
I just finished the bag, actually. My gas station is closed.
That's messed up.
Richardson to the air on 1st down. And this taken in by Downs. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down to 9. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in, start in now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
Take him.
I'm about to get this touchdown real quick.
We are in for a good one as we're through 1 on EA Sports.
Alright, I'm out of here.
Start of the second quarter, it's the Colts in possession as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Bye. Good night.
Here's Richardson to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Josh
I don't know if you're going to catch me with that blitz, bro.
9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts have moved out in front. Well, just a sensational start for this offense, Charles. 3 drives, 3 passing touchdowns.
Is that like mentioning a perfect game in baseball? Or are we cool to do it here in football, pardon?
No, I think you can do it here in football. I think perfect game in baseball, that's its own category.
Yeah, I think you're right about that. Could not imagine a worse start for that secondary. But let's face it, a better one for this offense. No chance they start passing now the way that it's going. I think we'll continue to press the ball downfield and hopefully reap the same results.
Like, when it comes to that type shit, like, that's what I'm focused on. Because I know it's way when they like
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
So, like, I would have to have, like,
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
I don't know how the fuck I would be able to order security guard. Like, I don't want no weapons. Like, if someone would have fight you,
The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll begin here with a run by Brown. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Here's a 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll make this go deep right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone. So it goes for 2 points on the fake and gives him a lead.
I wanted to record it like there's this girl.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
What up, what up?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
I feel you.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. On the tackle there was DJ Turner.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play?
That's just it.
Talk about whether they take a good first step or not.
Call it a day.
You just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once you made the read, he was able to make the play.
From the 25,
like it didn't even matter.
They run once more with Taylor. It's a gain of 6, moves into a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting. But the rest of the defense closing in on it. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
And I like watching the Lakers play. I like seeing LeBron play. And I haven't even got to see them play yet, man. That's my thing.
On 3rd down, it's Richardson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so
Austin Reed still with the Lakers?
The alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Why did I think he was gone? Why did I think he was playing for somebody else?
It's complete to Mitchell.
Who got traded to Cleveland?
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Oh, yeah. I saw that on SportsCenter. I saw that on SportsCenter. You're right. Yeah. He was him, KD. They all play for. They play for every squad. They're gonna end up playing for every. They're gonna end up playing for every squad in the league.
This nigga been on Houston. This nigga been on OKC. This nigga been on the Clippers. This nigga been on Cleveland.
What team hasn't? Yeah, what team hasn't he been on? What team have they not been on?
Now Richardson. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And he will be brought down.
They've been on every squad. He's been on every squad. Him, KD. And people forget. People forget Shaq been on every squad.
Shaq for sure been on every squad. Nigga, Miami,
Boston.
Suns, who else, nigga?
Boston.
Who else? Celtics.
Richardson yet again. And he'll be hit as he releases it.
Cleveland, Boston, Phoenix, Lakers. Lakers in Orlando is automatic. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't really say those were the squads. But then after that he was just. But that's why I'd be like, why do y'all get upset over LeBron moving and everybody else do the same thing? Right. KD done play for every squad. And you talk about ring chasers. Come on, man. But I don't trip about that. Because
I don't trip about that shit either. I just don't, you feel me?
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
I understand going to a team, better team, and win the championship is everybody.
Throw left side complete. That's Mitchell. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. Fourth down.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball.
that's what people was talking about. If you can't beat them, join them.
Throwing into a crowd. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
I wasn't tripping too much on going to a stacked team and winning championships when them niggas do that all the time. It was just going to the niggas who just beat your ass.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. Which means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Niggas try to act like the bubble championship didn't count. I don't know why the fuck niggas hating on the bubble championship.
Can this defense hold it out?
Nigga was clowning.
Here we go now. Fourth and goal from the 2. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Yeah, that was straight up crazy.
And the Bengals are
That was, and I think that was a hard championship because you playing the COVID.
We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick. Well, you know,
and then you stuck in one place. You stuck in one place like.
But it looks like they burned
it made it even. It made it even because there's no travel going from east to west.
You quarantine, them niggas can't go to clubs.
Yeah. So you should be. So you should be peaked. There's really no home court. You don't have no home court advantage. You know what I'm saying? Because
now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Yeah, no fans. You're not worried about no fans. You don't have.
Instead, it's second down.
The
secondary has been
the aesthetics. What do you call it? The
nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're gonna need a few more plays like
it's the extra stuff that you normally, just the.
They go.
You just don't have the extra.
Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
I made that a long ass time ago.
So how about this for a change in
that was when I was in my 30s.
Here's first down
when I was young. When I was young out here doing it.
Burrow's throw taken in here.
Out here getting O's.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That's back-to-back plays over 20 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards.
Hey, and I fuck with Dipset though.
Really good game for the receiver. So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
That Cameron, I got the oopsie doopsie. She got the oopsie croopsie. She tried to oops me croopsie. I told her oopsie doopsie.
He's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. 3rd and goal. Burrow. And that is caught.
Yeah, the goatee. That was my little signature look back in the day, man.
Seconds of the first half, and the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime.
He's like, you trying to fuck Gina, man? You're right. He was mad. That whole movie, like, and that's when I saw. That's the first time I didn't know who he was, but I saw Rick Ross with no beard, and he had that tight ass Kobe jersey on.
And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. A second quarter onside.
If you ever get a chance, because it's the Trina did the whatchamacallit for that. She did like the video for that movie.
A final shot before the half. Richardson.
Open
man down the field. This is Mitchell. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And that'll do it for the end of the
UK fight.
This is the NFL and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis operating Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here.
So I'm stressed.
Here's McPherson now to send it away.
They had to have fun doing that movie, man.
Too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone.
They had to have fun doing that movie. Because he was out there doing it.
Start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football. At least in terms of yards.
He said, when your girl gonna babysit me?
Trailing and
yeah, I've been on that too. How you 17 years old talking about you need a babysitter?
On me. That nigga's trying to talk his shit.
Nigga, quit. Keep playing. Talk about some quit. Got a whole half. I ain't down but 9 points.
Damn, Exo going crazy for my nigga. Go crazy, Exo.
What's up, 180? How come you ain't come up?
And she.
Yeah, man, I'm on YouTube.
She got a 33 bag. She be dropping shit.
Yeah, she drops.
That's my baby girl from the UK.
I see she got that flag.
Big bag.
Going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. This was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Oh, God. We're like Coleman Brown. Anything like Coleman Brown in this picture, bro.
Coleman Brown's funny as hell. Coleman Brown had that goatee.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32. Now 2nd and 5. Play action. It's Burrow.
Give it to you.
Incomplete. A lot of Force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad. If he got you the football, gave you a great opportunity, you got to cash in and get some points.
I can't even convert this shit because I got to first be able to go live before I can see any of the coins.
Third down, here's Brown. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Ball at a gain of 3, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Don't forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front.
Yeah, that's all.
If you win your one-on-ones enough times,
you the number one gift. I ain't never had one of them before.
So on fourth down,
so let's see what that like.
From the left hash, this from
never had one of them before.
They flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up to 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Colts are going to take over with a football.
The element of surprise was there. All right, there's no doubt about it. For us, maybe. But not for the guys on defense. An incomplete pass on the fake field goal attempt.
I guess, though, if you're trying to pick up the first in that spot, why not let your QB throw the ball?
Oh, that's it.
Instead of your kicker, yeah. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and the first down.
Richardson's throw caught by Pierce. And they're going to have this way down in Cincinnati territory. A big play there for Indy. 44 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive. And these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And he's intercepted at the goal line.
Got to be kidding me.
And the Bengals are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, Daddy was it. Peaches, yeah. I had the daggone it.
Credit to this defense.
I had that poster.
Throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Yeah.
They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case, not the case.
Oh, okay, yeah, I am. My fault, I'm up here playing the game too.
It's a constant. Offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
Yes, I am. Just send me the link.
From the gun, a give to Brown. Got a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it's slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Give it to me.
And that one to the right side and incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Stay blessed. Hey, you too, but drop that Discord and that link, though. I need that. We can hop on something.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Looking left side, he's got a man. That's Brown. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Burrow. He will find his man Chase.
Y'all playing, come on.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this will get out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
What's one of your top, how can I say this?
They'll try and run it in, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown with his second touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead.
It's got to be.
He's off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it and catch it, and he gets it done.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. They'll go for 2 here. They'll try and run it here.
Hello? Hello?
I gotta say,
What's the word, man? What up? Okay. Yeah, don't call this phone no more, okay? I'll beat your ass. Now hang up now. He just built that ass home, bro.
And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
I gotta go with Major Payne, because that shit was funny. And I gotta go with Lil Down Dirty Shame.
damn.
Okay, that's a good one too.
I would too, but still, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna get you sucker and don't be a menace.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a
Yeah, but it's still not fair because.
he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
But see, now Low Down Dirty Shame was serious though. That wasn't a comedy. You know what I'm saying? Low Down Dirty Shame was a serious like it was a serious what you call it. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a real crime drama.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right, throw it out the window. Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice.
People did not like that movie, man.
Only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try to get those yards a safer way.
The throw over the middle, taken in. A big play there for Andy.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like 2 excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
Oh, I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
So 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter. Thanks for tagging along with us here from the Queen City of Cincinnati.
And knocking her down.
He finds his man.
And she was loving it.
Mitchell. Through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell. 44 yards. And the Colts are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Richardson going to change the play here. In motion left is Mitchell. Richardson will throw for it. And this is going to be caught, so they do get it. 2 points. Now they're back down to a 1-score deficit.
Give me your favorite, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Give me your favorite. Nah, this is my favorite, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's other shit that I fuck with Chris Tucker, but give me your favorite Chris Tucker movie right now. Oh, man.
It wasn't even his movie.
I know it's hard.
That's what I'm about to say. Cause
following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
I'm sorry. Money talk, my number 1, nigga. Money talk, bro.
This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And good coverage.
That's what I was gonna pick. Like Fifth Element and Rush Hour.
Down at the 15.
Come on, Dallas. Come here, my man.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be.
I'm gonna say Fifth Element and Rush Hour.
But this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield to play the ball without creating extra contact.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards that time and a Cincinnati 1st down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be
About to get that BBC.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision
that
to go
BBC.
out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
That's messed up.
Here's Brown on 2nd down. And maybe a little over-pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 64 yards.
And you know your daddy about to be mad at you.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on
That is not how they raised you.
That front 7 reacted to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They keep it on the ground. Again, it's Brown. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. So that'll bring up 2nd down. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Looking left side, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. And now an audible here into something else.
Look at this little fumble.
And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. That's going to be a loss of 18. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
When you get that close to the goal line, you can't give up yardage that easily. You might have just given up a great opportunity to score 6 points.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's the first carry for Khalil Herbert. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman.
Madden.
Bring it back and
This nigga been talking crazy the whole rip. I'm about to go up by 1.
Well, overall, he's had a productive day throwing
25.
At that time, maybe trying to do a little too much.
Yeah.
Backfired with a pick 6.
In the old days, defensive coaches would have been beside
Yeah, I'm about to.
The yardage had been piled up with him throwing the football. But in this age of football, what they care about most is possession and them taking it away.
And he will get into the end zone. So how about that for putting it on the line?
And see, that's why I had to. That's why I got to.
Here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah. No, well, on my 4, my hard drive went bad. So I got a Samsung solid state 2 terabyte. That's why when I get, that's why I want a Pro. When I get my Pro, I want the 8 terabyte solid state drive. So I'm not worried about no storage.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Yeah, and it's easy to switch that out. All you gotta do is take the panel off. The hard drive is right there, and then you just take it out and you put the new one on. There's nothing to it. Like it was easy for me to do the one in the 4.
After the pick 6, here's Burrow again.
But
he'll buy some time right. And the pressure gets there.
It was easy for me to do the one in the 4.
And it is going to bring us.
But it was still a lot you had to do to, because you had to have a Allen wrench, USB, and all this to reformat.
Here comes second down. Burrow will throw.
Yeah, well that's the thing too. That's the thing too. You really don't gotta worry about that because
yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. On the move to his left. He's gonna let it fly, and that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase, 72 yards. And the Bengals use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter.
But that's what I'm saying for the
being aggressive, preaching that to
for
your
the
team,
Pro.
and then
You ain't gotta worry about all
all
that.
the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there.
With the Pro, you just all you're doing is taking the whatchamacallit off. You take the panel off.
And he is not gonna make it. So they won't
You take the panel off. You take the thing out, and it's just sitting right there. Like you can YouTube it. YouTube how to change the drive, and there's nothing to do.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
I had a 360.
And they'll let
I had a
go as it skips from the back of the end
yeah, because I started off with the 2, with the PlayStation 2. Now I'm lying. I mean, if you really want to be honest, I started off with the 8-bit Nintendo when I was 11, and then it was all the Nintendos, 64s, the 64 GameCube, all that. I had all those.
to throw it. And that one off the
This
mark
nigga.
behind him, incomplete.
This
The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he
And
does
then,
it. Pass like having there, but he needs
one
a football
day,
to get his guys downfield.
I had just got out. I had just got out of county, and it was I had been out. I got out in August, and I met my second baby mama when I got out. And then my mom was like, I'll get you a TV for the Super Bowl. So this is February. So I've been out 6 months.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner.
And my baby mama was like, if your mom gets you the whatchamacallit, I'll buy you a PlayStation 2.
But to keep the rest of the team relaxed.
She got me the PlayStation 2 with San Andreas.
First and 10 now.
Nigga,
Here's Richardson.
you talk about living the dream.
Escaping the pressure right.
You talk about living the dream. You couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing. Dude, I was coming home. I was coming home acting a fool on that game. Like I really thought I was CJ Carl Johnson.
Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Eluding the pressure right. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure.
And then I ended up, I ended up working at GameStop.
Get the completion.
And my sons love the dad on it.
You cannot do it any better than that.
Call of freaking duty, man.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
They love freaking Halo. My sons love Halo.
Here's second down.
What's up, Mimi? Out here living the dream.
Throwing now is Richardson. Finds his big tight end, Mo Alley Cox.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him and forced that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
They've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
4th down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
The Bengals drive about to get going. It's still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. Clock management 101.
An inside give, Brown. They find some open field here. It's a gain of 14 there, and that should be enough to get them home free.
But yeah, once I got to
timeouts, that'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this.
Got me a PlayStation 4, it was over. Show everything. Of course, it was always Madden. Like I'm getting every Madden off top. I'm getting every Madden off top. And then
3 seconds remaining.
No, I remember that though. I remember it though. And I had a Resident Evil. I played a bunch of the Resident Evils off there too. Cause that Resident Evil 4 had 2 discs. Yep. And I was eating them up. I loved that. I could play Resident Evil 4 over and over again. Yeah. My kids love that.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
I remember playing, my favorite level was that nigga Fox.
And the most curious break some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it lines up at safety.
I hated that. Man, yeah, getting knocked off them wings.
They needed every single one of those.
My kids used to, man, I'd be ready to ground everybody. You gotta remember, I'm grown. I had my kids when I was 20. So by the time they able to play, we damn near the same age. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we were playing Call of Duty, because they wanted Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 came out. man, I could not tell the background from the enemies. So I'm sitting up here trying to play my son, and he just like, here, puppy, here, puppy, come here, boy. And then he sniped me. Lay down, boy. That's a good boy. And he right, nigga, you sitting right next to me. I said, I really want to put an elbow in your mouth, but that's okay. Cause man, I'm talking about, he had me mad. Yeah. I had my first son, I had Henry I was 22 and a half. Cause matter of fact, his birthday coming up in 8 days. He was born February 18th. My birthday in August. So I was 22. I was 22 when I had him. And I turned 23 later on that year. And then every time the Lakers won a championship, I had a kid. Because I had one in 2000, 2001, and 2002. And all of them, if you look at them, one looked like Kobe, one looked like Shaq, and the other one looked like Rick Ross. Looked like Rick Fox. Every time every time I had a kid, the Lakers won a championship. Because my son was born in February, then the Lakers won that year in 2000. Then I had my second son in March 8th. Then the Lakers won that one. And then the Lakers won again. And then I had my daughter July 31st in 2002. And that's when Kobe caught that charge in Colorado. Oh, that was whatchamacallit? And that's when I had my youngest son. I had my youngest son July 5th. When the Pistons won. And the Pistons was my squad because when I was living in Michigan, you know, it was the bad boys.
I used to love that team. Nigga, Sheen, Prince, Hamilton, nigga, Bills, man, Wallace, nigga, what?
And they called them the Wallace brothers. They were not related.
Yeah, they not related.
Not related, but you was the Wallace brothers.
They had so much chemistry, dog. All the niggas had so much chemistry, dog. And we beat the Lakers for that bitch.
Yep. That's when Kobe was crying. That's when Kobe was crying. And people don't even remember that because he was threatening to leave the Lakers. He was like, "Give me help or else I'm leaving." Da 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 da. Y'all, people forget that. Everybody want to act like people. I don't know. People just act like he was like this and that loyal. Just to think of Kobe went someplace else. Right on, Kevin. Man, just to think that Kobe went someplace else. That would have been that would have been crazy. He said if Shaq would have stayed healthy, he would have had 6 or 7, 8 more championships. He said it's not healthy but in shape. He said if Shaq would have been in shape. So and that leads me to because when Kobe passed, you know, because in the beginning everybody made it look like they did not like each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they was at odds with each other. And then, like when Kobe passed, like Shaq was in tears on TV crying. And he said they was still cool with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they still kept in contact, all that. And then for Kobe to say, if Shaq would have stayed healthy, if Shaq would have stayed in shape, I would have had 7, 8 championships.
Throwing first play is Herbert. Rolling to his right. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take the
and I believe that. I believe what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Because
shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
I had everything, Kobe, shoes, jerseys, and Kobe been my favorite player from
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now Richardson going to shift things up.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
The highest edition was the legend gold, the Kobe on the front. I still got that magnetic.
1st and 10, it's Richardson.
Flush to his right.
This one completes Alec Pierce.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That was good for 37 yards.
But they didn't ease into that drive right out of the turnover. They go for the big shot downfield and hit it. A lot of teams have that opportunity, but not every coach is going to greenlight that type of a play call. I love their aggressiveness.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They overload him that time with a safety blitz, and he winds up being dropped for a loss of 7. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down at 17.
Richardson.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted.
So consecutive interceptions.
I'll give it to Kobe because he worked hard. You know what I'm saying?
Really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching the bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
It was. And I was too. And I was too because mainly because of his daughter.
And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. So cancel the interception, pass interference.
And you know what else gets canceled?
Because she came with him. She came with him.
But now it's all for naught.
Yeah.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. To the left side, he's got McConkey. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It was not safe to fly because it was too bad for him.
Herbert now. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Pass taken in by his big
I don't know. I thought it was. I thought it was in California.
Mark it down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points in the game, and they certainly don't want it to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Herbert, quick pass out wide. Nice gain of 8 that time, and it's 2nd and goal. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Lad McConkey.
And that was straight up sad. Because that's the only thing I could think of was, you know, what if that was me and I was with my daughter? Like how do I comfort my daughter at the same time? You know what I'm saying? We're going down.
In the end zone. So how about that for a statement? They get 2 instead of 1 on the fake, and it's an 8-0 ball game.
When I was 3 years old and that nigga Kobe died, I said, I'd be sick if I lost my daughter, bro. I'd be sick.
That's one of the that has to be one of the worst things for somebody to go through is bury a child.
Now after the he's back out, ready to send it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
I could not
come to the line ready to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Because I don't know how.
Back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage.
A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed.
Yeah.
A big play there.
Niggas ain't shit. If anything is anything, niggas ain't shit.
Plays, it looks so perfect up on the board, but occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it and let him go get it. How about that play?
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
And just because it was Kobe's wife, not for any other reason. Like when Devontae, what was dude? LeBron's teammate was cracking his mom.
Oh, you talking about Delonte West?
Yeah, Delonte West. That was sick.
That complete to Downs. And he's brought to the ground.
That's what you get, though. That's what you get, cracking my mama, man.
Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
And that's a more
I'm wishing nothing but pain and bad health on you from here on out.
So timing is everything. This time you wait for his man to come open.
That's what they said, man. I mean,
Do you think he will, though?
Line of scrimmage, the 15,
I want to say yeah.
1st and 10. Richardson looking to throw this. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a pickup of 12. Second play of the 12-yard gain.
Because that's too specific.
Does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way.
Or nothing at all. That it don't happen at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, but we coming to, but this is the era where Jordan's son is cracking Pippen's ex-wife.
Good bounce back drive right there.
I mean, we in an era where, you know, there's no boundaries.
Tremendous poise.
Niggas do not have boundaries at all, man. Like, everybody's fair game.
Extra point by Gaines.
Everybody's fair game.
A tight one.
I mean, niggas is sliding different. You figure, Kevin Gates met Dre off of Backpage. I mean, he literally married a hoe. Like, he felt he was like, oh dang. I know you out here selling it, so shoot. Now I'm gonna make you my wife. And now they not even together. It can't. She was selling it to you. Oh. What if she had a P? What is that? You end up like dude off of whatchamacallit?
About to get going.
Off of Casino. You ever seen Casino? And B. Rothstein's wife?
Herbert off of play action. Rolling to his left.
It was Robert De Niro.
Nothing to speak of there after the catches. They get him right to the ground at the 37. On first down, it's Herbert.
Oh, damn.
An open man, it's Josh Palmer. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Meanwhile, Herbert's throw here on target to Hurst. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
Going through the
32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert changing things up.
and didn't care.
They'll look to throw again. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Cause she got a plan.
At least on this drive, a momentary setback.
It was that. That's all that is. She got a.
Well this series. Good thing for them though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another.
They've been through everybody. That was, and that's their thing since Kim.
That one complete to McConkey.
Kim started that when she because I saw that tape. She looked good getting tracked. Yes, man. I didn't know who she was. I did not know because she wasn't nobody. She wasn't nobody. Yeah, she wasn't anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it. And he's got it.
I was just like, man, this little chick right here cute to the love. I just hated the main reason why I hated watching it was Ray J kept on keeping the camera on him. I was like, nigga, moving on to her, man. We want to see her. This nigga's so egotistical, man. Like. But everybody was talking about Kim Kardashian. I was like, ooh. And it was the Kim Kardashian tape. It wasn't the Ray J tape. Because that chick was cold. Kim Kardashian. Boy. She can get this work.
The Indy offense at the line and
right now.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack.
You're about to be a stepdaddy.
Now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Yeah. Well, Kim, she older now too, though.
Chargers are going to take possession here at their own 30.
I don't think she's gonna have no kids.
He's kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defensive perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback,
talking about where my son.
To make a play on the ball, whether it's a big time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback, you have no opportunity.
So, how's she coming out of it?
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey.
She's coming out that
and he will
coach.
lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's what I would love, like, that's been like my fantasy, like, Beyonce and Jay-Z divorced,
now they'll change things around.
and I end up being Beyonce's boyfriend.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert.
You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. That would be my whole persona. I'm Beyonce's boyfriend for the rest of my life.
That worked quite well for the defense.
If something ever happened, you can still tell niggas, man, it don't matter, nigga, because I was fucking Beyonce.
Nigga, you just fucking Keisha.
It's third down.
You just got some pussy from Keisha.
But shit, yeah, Beyonce, the niggas gonna be like, yeah, Beyonce got it.
And that will be incomplete. He was out there waiting.
I was still hitting it, and I was about to pull it out.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one.
I said we had 2 pregnancy scares. I'm gonna be like, we had like 30 pregnancy scares, my nigga. Don't even worry about it.
So, because I think what happens is he just had
But
too much time to think.
I was in it to win it.
Open now, here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
On fourth down, Herbert flushed out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this is caught inside the 5. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only the conversion, but
my daughter made me take her to this Chinese buffet. I don't even like it. And I said, bro, got full in the mug. And I ate though. Shoot, I set up here at 8.
What are you doing? Hey, Tay, get up in the hood. Get up in the box, nigga. I can't bring you up.
Edwards will score. Touchdown.
This should automatically, I got it on automatic.
There didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real good
I gotta set on automatic, so
because to me, they look like they
whoever
were just in their base
request to come in, you just come in.
bodies in there in a goal line type situation. The 3-4 fine between the 20s, but not down here when you're guarding your end zone.
The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries, still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
And I would love just to think of what my side chicks would be like. Beyonce, my girlfriend, because she's not gonna want to get married again. You know what I'm saying? She just got out of marriage. She's not gonna even want to. You know what I'm saying? She's not thinking about getting married. I'm really just a placeholder. I'm the rebound. But she still got to keep that persona. You know what I'm saying? Because she Beyonce. You feel me?
Now it's Richardson. And he's got Pierce. And he'll be corralled across midfield down to the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
So, man, you my side chick, you stand humble. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting cracked by Beyonce's boyfriend.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards on the play.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense.
And so, I might mess around pull Meg the Stallion.
And once you get defenders going in the wrong
You don't even know. You don't even know.
Back-to-back good plays have them on
Over.
the move.
I'm not even taking her. That's just my side chick.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's intercepted again.
That's my side. Beyonce, my girl, nigga. Beyonce, my girlfriend, nigga. Yes. Yes, Beyonce, my girl. And my side chick is your girl.
That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drive.
It's over for him. It's over.
Always told his teams, when a
You are
mistake
not
happens,
winning.
just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you throw this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
Coming off the bench.
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
He coming off the bench.
They've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there. The adjustment takes it away.
Finally made an adjustment there.
What else you gonna do?
On that stop.
What else he gonna do?
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Play action. It's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. That's going to be close. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
And they were backed up to start the drive, but not anymore. Now, that's the play call that the offensive coordinator had in his head. You saw the end result.
And my baby mama put me on the mag.
Downfield, and that's what they did, and they wound up with good yardage there.
I fell in love with her when I first saw her.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert, being chased out left.
A wild throw there.
Yes, sir.
Is intercepted.
Picked off by
Yes,
Kenny.
sir.
And he'll get
It's
this
over.
back to the 30.
And it's all back shots. It's all back shots. I want to see that. I want to see that thing move.
They're in good shape.
I want to see that thing move the whole night.
You've given the other side a chance for
I'm
points.
cracking your girl well.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not
I'm
need to
cracking
do.
your girl well. Because, geez, oh,
They go
geez.
back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got his target. It's caught for
I'm
a
cracking
Colts
your girl
touchdown.
well.
Adonai Mitchell with his second touchdown
man.
in this first half.
Man.
The Colts get a late score here. The final
Man, her and not even lightweight.
extra point.
And I'm not undercover about it. I love Ice Spice.
Point lines up successful.
I love Ice Spice, nigga. I liked her when she came out with no clarity.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off.
Yeah, but she damn near, that's the way she always was when she first came out. When she first came out, yeah. I love her body. Period.
Quickly fading here in the second quarter.
Yeah, she got skinny for a second. Because she was out there doing it. She was out there. They had her doing shows, and she had to be out there. So when they out there doing shows and stuff, you gotta put in work. You gotta put in work. You just out here doing shows, doing promotions, doing concerts and stuff. And because she was going to Paris, and then mind you, she was doing everything. She had 2 songs with Nicki Minaj. She did the Barbie movie. Now she's doing the SpongeBob movie. Like it ain't like she. Yeah, she really ain't no. She ain't slouching. Like she not slouching. Yeah, so I came in.
He's been a one-man race for these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, this from
the SpongeBob Big Pants, that's on real.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will do
Big
it
guy.
for this
Big
first
guy.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL.
That chick out here doing it. She's out here doing it. And I've been like my baby mama hated her. Before she couldn't, No Clarity came out, that was her underground stuff. She wasn't even famous. And I showed my baby mama her, and she was like, who is that? No. And she to say her and my oldest son the same age. They both born in 2000. I was like, oh yeah. I said, this could be one of your classmates.
Charles, some things to like about that first half. Certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things go well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half.
Sure, for a minute, I'm still up.
They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them, and
making
it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out, continue to throw the ball effectively.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. They go play action with Richardson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Richardson looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Connecting over the middle with Downs. He was out there waving his arms. When you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 1st down, Richardson lets one go downfield for Pierce. A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. A big play there for Indy. 42 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone, I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Chargers force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
3rd quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now Herbert going to change the look. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're going for it with Dobbins. And he's going to get the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 22. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 1st down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Steps. Herbert has it knocked free.
Oh. Can't even get up. It's only a 1-yard loss.
Down on the field, alerting
Some of the ball get a 1-yard loss.
He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Herbert's throw pulled in there by Johnston. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's taken in by Palmer. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Eluding the pressure right.
Y'all can't stop this dude walking in there.
Justin Herbert, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Always important to get the first score of the 2nd half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts, so they've got the football, but they've got work to do, trailing here as we begin the fourth quarter. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast.
It got his man complete. It is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
I was pushing hard.
Pierce, 45 yards. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. That's caught at the 1. And he'll get in as they're back within a score now. The lead's down to 7. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball. Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Now a 2nd and 10. Herbert. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Targeting Dobbins again, and he's got it again. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's Herbert. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. And this is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They snap it to Herbert. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. And I am not sure, partner, there what the mindset was to go for it. I don't know.
And some teams just feel that possession is the key to everything. They just want to have the football in their hands. No matter how it goes to the other team, they just don't trust doing that. So they say, let's go for it and try and finish it ourselves.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Boy, that's tough, Charles. First play of the drive, you're hoping to stay ahead of schedule. You take that huge sack, and now you're facing 2nd and a mile.
And the entire time, you were probably thinking the same thing I was. Either get rid of the ball safely, of course, or go down. The yardage he gave up on that play, that's going to be tough for them to make up.
And he'll wind up getting about 6 out of that, as that's going to lead us to the 2-minute warning. A big play looming on 3rd down. Here's Richardson to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell, 59 yards. And the Colts have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Richardson going to move him around. Now they'll change things up. Here's Richardson. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the 4th. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run the first down.
Tackle him!
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
Oh my goodness!
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
They'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Dobbins.
No! Oh my goodness! Tackle.
That gets him to the finish line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter. Do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell the offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw, out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
Herbert now to throw. Short throw underneath to Hurst. Gets around him. A big pickup there, and without question.